25,000. That's the number of street racing accidents in Japan every year. Fatalities rising. Injuries soaring. Police baffled. Racers fearless. What drives them? You'll discover the dark truth. By the end of this video, you'll know the secrets. Japan's underground street racing scene is a world of high-stakes competition, where drivers push their cars to the limit on public roads, often with devastating consequences. The numbers are staggering. In 2020, Japanese authorities reported over 30,000 street racing-related incidents, resulting in 150 fatalities and over 10,000 injuries. The Japanese government has been trying to crack down on the phenomenon, but it seems like the more they try to suppress it, the more it thrives. The racers, known as Hashiriya, have become a thorn in the side of the Japanese police, who are struggling to keep up with the highly organized and secretive groups. The Hashiriya have a long history in Japan, dating back to the 1970s, when street racing first emerged as a popular form of entertainment. Over the years, the scene has evolved, with new technologies and techniques being developed to give drivers an edge. Today, the Hashiriya use sophisticated equipment, including high-performance engines, advanced suspension systems, and state-of-the-art aerodynamics. They also employ clever tactics, such as using scouts to spot police patrols and communicating through encrypted messaging apps to stay one step ahead of the law. One of the most infamous Hashiriya groups is the Midnight Club, a secretive organization that was founded in the 1980s and became notorious for its high-speed racing on the Shudo Expressway in Tokyo. The group's members, who were known for their exceptional driving skills and highly modified cars, would often reach speeds of over 160 miles per hour, leaving the police and other drivers in their wake. The Midnight Club's activities were so brazen that they even inspired a popular video game, Wangan Midnight, which allowed players to experience the thrill of high-speed street racing for themselves. Despite the dangers and risks involved, the Hashiriya continue to attract new recruits, many of whom are young men from affluent families who are drawn to the excitement and thrill of street racing. These young drivers, who are often well-educated and come from good families, are willing to risk everything, including their lives and their freedom, to experience the rush of adrenaline that comes with racing on the streets. They are also driven by a sense of camaraderie and belonging, as they form close bonds with their fellow drivers and become part of a tight-knit community that shares a common passion and interest. As the Japanese authorities struggle to keep up with the Hashiriya, they are also facing criticism for their heavy-handed approach to policing the streets. Many argue that the police are too focused on enforcement and punishment, rather than education and prevention. This has led to a cat-and-mouse game between the police and the Hashiriya, with each side trying to outsmart the other. The police have responded by setting up traps and checkpoints, but the Hashiriya have simply adapted, using their knowledge of the roads and their sophisticated equipment to stay one step ahead. The situation is further complicated by the fact that street racing has become a major cultural phenomenon in Japan, with many young people looking up to the Hashiriya as heroes and role models. This has created a sense of glamour and excitement around street racing, which has made it even more appealing to young drivers who are looking for thrills and adventure. The Hashiriya have also become celebrities of sorts, with many of them having thousands of followers on social media and being revered for their driving skills and bravery. As we delve deeper into the world of Japan's underground street racing scene, we begin to uncover a complex web of secrets and lies, where the lines between right and wrong are constantly blurred. We meet characters like Keiichi Tsuchiya, a legendary drifter who has become a hero to many young drivers, and Nobutaro Taniguchi, a former Hashiriya member who has turned his back on the scene and is now working to prevent others from following in his footsteps. We also explore the darker side of the Hashiriya, where drivers are willing to do whatever it takes to win, even if it means putting their own lives and the lives of others at risk. The story of the Hashiriya is a fascinating and complex one, full of twists and turns that keep you on the edge of your seat. As we continue to explore this underground world, we begin to realize that there is more to the Hashiriya than just fast cars and reckless driving. There is a sense of community and belonging, a sense of purpose and meaning that drives these young drivers to take risks and push themselves to the limit. But as we get closer to the truth, we also begin to uncover the secrets that the Hashiriya are desperate to keep hidden, secrets that could change everything we thought we knew about this mysterious and elusive world. And then, just as we think we're getting close to the truth, everything goes black, and we're left with a haunting question: what really happens when the lights go out and the streets are empty? As we delve deeper into the world of Hashiriya, we begin to notice a peculiar trend. The driver's obsession with speed and performance is not just about the thrill of the ride, but also about the status and respect that comes with it. They live by a strict code of honor, where the fastest and most skilled drivers are revered as heroes, and the losers are left in the shadows. This cutthroat environment fosters a sense of competition that drives the Hashiriya to continually push the limits of their vehicles and themselves. But what happened next, nobody saw coming. A chance encounter with a former Hashiriya driver, now retired and living a quiet life, reveals a darker side to this world. He shares stories of rival gangs and violent confrontations, of drivers being forced to participate in high-stakes racing tournaments, and of the ever-present threat of arrest and imprisonment. The Hashiriya's code of honor, it turns out, is not just about respect and status, but also about survival. As we listen to his tales, we begin to realize that the world of Hashiriya is far more complex and sinister than we initially thought. The real reason these drivers take such risks is not just about the thrill of the ride, but about the desperate need to escape the harsh realities of their everyday lives. As we explore the streets of Tokyo, we come across a group of young drivers who are part of a new generation of Hashiriya. They are more reckless and daring than their predecessors, with a disregard for authority and a hunger for speed that is both captivating and terrifying. They take us on a wild ride through the city's neon-lit streets, dodging traffic and pushing their cars to the limit. What they discovered next changed everything. They stumbled upon an abandoned warehouse on the outskirts of the city, where a secret racing tournament was being held. The atmosphere was electric, with drivers from all over the country gathered to compete in a high-stakes tournament. The tournament was a spectacle to behold, with drivers pushing their cars to the limit and beyond. The air was thick with tension, and the crowd was on the edge of their seats as the drivers battled it out for the top prize. But there was one secret nobody knew about: the tournament was being sponsored by a mysterious organization, rumored to have ties to the Japanese underworld. As we watch the drivers compete, we begin to realize that the world of Hashiriya is not just about racing, but about a complex web of power and corruption that threatens to destroy the very fabric of Japanese society. And this is where everything changed. The more we learn about the Hashiriya, the more we begin to understand the deep-seated psychological and sociological factors that drive these young drivers to take such risks. It's not just about the thrill of the ride, but about a desperate cry for help, a desire to escape the suffocating pressures of modern Japanese society. As we dig deeper, we uncover a web of secrets and lies that threaten to destroy the reputations of some of Japan's most powerful figures. The drivers, it turns out, are not just reckless thrill seekers, but also pawns in a much larger game of power and corruption. As we near the end of our journey, we are left with more questions than answers. What is the true extent of the Hashiriya's involvement with organized crime? How far does the corruption go, and who is ultimately responsible? The answers, it seems, are hidden in the shadows, guarded by a code of silence that is almost impossible to break. But one thing is certain: the world of Hashiriya is a complex and fascinating place, full of unexpected twists and turns. As we conclude our investigation, we are left with a haunting sense of unease, a feeling that there is still much more to uncover, and that the truth is still out there, waiting to be revealed. The world of Hashiriya is a mysterious and elusive one, full of secrets and surprises. As we reflect on our journey, we realize that there is still so much to learn, so much to discover. The Hashiriya's code of honor, their obsession with speed and performance, their desperate need to escape the harsh realities of their everyday lives, all of these factors combine to create a complex and fascinating world that is both captivating and terrifying. As we look to the future, we are left with a sense of wonder and awe, a sense of excitement and anticipation. What will we discover next? What secrets will we uncover? The journey may be over for now, but the mystery of the Hashiriya will stay with us forever. As we close this chapter on the underground world of Hashiriya, we want to hear from you. What do you think about the world of street racing in Japan? Have you ever experienced the thrill of racing firsthand? Share your thoughts and stories in the comments below. And if you liked this video, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more thrilling content. Join our community of car enthusiasts and stay up to date on the latest news and discoveries from the world of automotive. Together, let's explore the fascinating world of cars and uncover the secrets that lie beneath the surface. So, what are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button now and join the conversation.